Hey, how's it YouTube? Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, please note that on this particular channel, I am not giving financial advice. I'm only showing you what I do. It's important that you do your own research and your own due diligence and make your own decisions, whether it's crypto or forex or any trading that you do. Please do your own research. Today, I'm going to talk to you about BinBotPro. And towards the end of the video, I'm also going to talk a little bit about OctaFX, but I'm going to make a standalone video on OctaFX. The majority of the time today, I'm going to devote to BinBotPro. I've recently started trading on BinBotPro. So far, I've been having mixed results, but I would like to share some of my strategies with you. And hopefully I can also learn from some of you guys who have been trading on BinBotPro. So let's get started. So I'm going to take you through the registration process just briefly. Remember, on my videos, I'm not going into detail in terms of registration. My links are always below. And, you know, whenever you register on trading platforms and so on, it's relatively the same process that you follow. You just basically follow the on-screen instructions. With BinBotPro itself, you don't have to do KYC, but with the brokers, of which they have 3 that you can choose from, you have to submit some KYC or verification documents before you can actually start trading. So I'd advise you that if you want to start at 2 or 3 days before you start, that you actually start submitting your documents, and then also follow up with them if they don't come back to you within a day or two. So the first one is VideForex or VideForex. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Then you have race option, and the final one is BinaryCent. So when you register, a screen will pop up where you have to select your broker. I'd advise you to look at leverage, watch some YouTube videos, Google the brokers, and make your own decision in terms of which one you want to go through. Currently, I've registered with all 3. So, once I've been trading for, a few months, then I'll give you some information in terms of my experience. But for now, you will have to do your own due diligence in terms of selecting a broker. Let's talk about how all this works. Once you've registered and you log in, this will be the landing page. This will be the first screen that you see in BinBotPro. In BinBotPro, you are using robots to trade. They have 10 robots that you can select from, and there are certain monetary requirements before you can get access to a robot. For example, robot number 1, you must have 2000 USD on your account to open that robot. Robots number 2 to 4, you must have 1000 USD, and robots number 5 to 10, you must have 250 USD. There might be slight differences in terms of opening the robots or having access, or even in terms of opening an account or depositing money on your brokers. You must just check. It depends on where in the world you're situated, basically. You can also create your own robot. And in a nutshell, guys, the robots trade 10% of your balance, meaning if you have 1000 USD, they will trade 100 USD. That's how it's been set up. That's how it works. Then it does binary trading, and the trades are 7-minute trades. And you have to understand the process to make sure that you don't make mistakes and, for example, leave a robot on and so on. But I'm going to show you later on in the video how that works. Just a little bit of orientation. So when you access your broker, and by the way, use your same email and details when you register on a broker. So you have to register on BinBot and you have to register on your broker. This will be the landing screen. You can just click on trading, and you will see all the graphs. And if you scroll down, for example, you can monitor and track the trades that are open. but we are going to talk about that a little bit later on. Then on the broker side, you also have the option to do copy trading. So if you're not familiar with copy trading, it's almost like a robot, but here you select a trader to trade on your behalf. I will do some more videos on this as well, but in a nutshell, how it works is you select a trader, you select the trade size, like for example, 10 US dollar or 50 US dollar. You click follow and the trader will start trading. These are the traders, for example. So you can see their trade size and you click follow. Those are the trade sizes. It can be in Bitcoin or it can be in USD. And just make sure that during the time that you trade that you monitor the trades. And once you feel that you want to stop, that you actually hit or click the stop button. You must make 100% sure, otherwise they will continue to trade. Let's look a little bit at strategy when you trade. Remember, you will have your own strategy and you will decide how you go about it. One of the most important things that you need to do, and this is not only for BinBotPro, but it's whenever you trade, is to look at the news or the information that will be released on a particular day and maybe in a week. So the platform that I use is called investing.com, or the website that I use, and you just go to the economic calendar. As you can see here, when you go into investing.com, you can just click on the economic calendar. And what I also do is I set the time zone to my exact time zone, so that I can have the exact times of what's going on. And then you look at, basically, you want to stay away from trading when there are three bulls. So that means that a lot of information or important information will be released, or there will be an important event. So if you look at the screen and you look at the example, 9:45, the ECB president will speak, and they then expect some volatility in the market. So this is critical, guys. Always do this. You can lose all your money if you don't. For example, if you wake up on a Monday morning, you just start trading without knowing what's going on, there's a potential that you will just lose all your money. So be very careful. In terms of BinBotPro, the specific strategy, so again, you will work out your own strategy. I've done a lot of research and I've looked at a lot of YouTubers, in particular BLW Online Trading. I recommend that you look at his strategies. He's had some great success with BinBotPro in the past and currently as we speak. So head over to his website and look at what he does. In terms of my own strategy for now, what I would recommend is that only trade one robot at a time. I've tried to trade 3-4 at a time. There are some YouTubers and some traders who they do open a number of robots at a time, but I've blown a lot of money that way. So I'd say open one robot, maybe even stick to a particular robot so that you can get used to it. For example, Rising East or X Profit or whichever robot you decide to select. And then have your strategy in terms of what are you willing to lose for the day, and what will you be satisfied with. So for example, I would say don't trade more than 5 times on the robot for a particular day. If you lose your first 2, I would say stop for the day. Don't be emotional. You can continue tomorrow. If you win 3 to 5 out of 5, that's obviously a very good day. And like I said, start with maybe 3, 4, maximum 5 trades per day. Remember, it's 10% of your budget. So if you open too many trades per day, you can quickly blow your entire budget or balance. In terms of the copy trading, there you should also, when you start off, the trade size, start with a 10 US dollar, depending on what your budget is. Maybe you can then move to 50 US dollar. And I recommend that you always watch your trade, monitor your trade. So set out an hour or 2 hours per day for your BinBot robot trading, and if you want to do some copy trading on the brokers, and always watch it. And you can always stop it whenever you feel that the trader or the trader that you follow has lost too many trades. So, for example, if you lose the first 1, 2, 3, then you want to stop. Or if you're on a winning streak, you might want to continue for a while, provided that your size, your trade size is small enough. So I would say when you start off, this is the strategy that I currently have in a combination with the broker and BinBotPro. I start off with the copy traders, the smallest trade size that I can do is normally 10 US dollars. And I do a few trades there, maybe 3, 4, 5. I see how it goes. And if I feel that, they're on a good winning streak, I then move over to BinBot. I select the robot and I then start trading there. And again, I open one trade at a time. And if I lose the first 2, I stop. And if I'm on a winning streak, I don't go more than 4 or 5 trades for the day. You don't want to overtrade. Now let's look quickly at how it actually works. So once you have BinBotPro opened, you select your robot, in this case X Profit. You then click on Run, and there you will see that it's now active. So you have to now wait for a few seconds, sometimes 30 seconds or maybe even a bit longer, for the trade to be opened. You will see it on the screen, the right bottom corner. There will be a pop-up saying that the trade has been opened, like it is there now. And normally what I do is I just go to the actual trading results and make sure that it's open, and then I come back and I click on the robot. You must make sure that you click on it. It says X Profit, and then you click on stop. So you want to stop it. So you have now opened one trade, and it will run for 7 minutes. You will then see the results, and then you want to open your next trade. Okay, so you see that it's open. You can see the times when the trade will end. You monitor it, and if you win, you open another one. So if you look at this trading results on the screen here, you will see that for this particular day, the day when I made this video, I started off with copy trading. I actually won a few, I think 5 out of 5, and then I lost 1 or 2, and then I decided to go to X Profit, and for this particular day I won 2 out of 3 on X Profit. So that would be 7 out of 10 for me for the day, 2 out of 3 for the robot trading, which is the big one. So you then stop. That is a good trading day. It's 70%. It's actually a little bit more because the bigger trades are also won. And that is more or less my strategy currently. Guys, work on your own strategy. And like I said, head over to BLW Online Trading. He has had some huge success. I think in 2019 he used a particular robot. It might have been Rising East. He took it from, I think, 250 or 1,000 US dollar to 100,000 USD, and he's now busy taking X Profit. I think also maybe from 1,000 or 250 to 100,000, and I think he's almost halfway there. So we can definitely learn from him. And there are other YouTubers as well who are using BinBotPro, and I'm looking at all of them so that I can tailor my strategy. So I want to briefly talk to you about OctaFX. If you look on screen, this is the landing page when you open OctaFX, and I have registered around a month or so ago. You won't believe it. That actually during this video, while I was recording this video, they sent me an email and said that they're going to close my account if I don't start using it. So I haven't used it yet, but I'm really interested. I've been following a few YouTubers and other traders using OctaFX. And if you look on screen, that's just the way you deposit. So you always want to deposit money first, otherwise they're going to close your account. If you click on deposit, they give you the options here. You can deposit in Bitcoin, which is always good. I'm mostly using cryptocurrency online nowadays. And then you follow the same process in terms of, depositing cryptocurrency, or if you're going to use Visa and so on. If you look at the opening page, and if you scroll down and click on copy trading, this is the one that I briefly want to talk to you about. So I am only going to go do copy trading on OctaFX. Again, you follow a trader. They call it a master here. So you would want to go to the masters and do a bit of research, look at their budget, look at their results, and so on. And before you make a decision in terms of which of the masters you want to follow. So to me, a master is almost like a robot. And my strategy for now, the research that I've done up until now will be that I'm going to follow a copy trader with a low budget, like for example, this master here or this trader here. And I'm going to go in with a budget that's 2 or 3 times more than their budget. And I'm not going to go one-on-one, meaning if he trades 10% of his budget, I'm trading 10%. Now I'm going to go actual amount. So if he trades $10, I'm also trading $10. And that way I have a bit of leverage in terms of, if they're going to keep open their trades, that I will be able to cover the losses much better, and that the master will get out of the trade before he blows his budget, and I will be able to, I would still be fine because my budget or my balance is a lot more than his. So they have an app which is nice, so you can actually do your copy trading on your phone and follow and check and monitor and so on. So guys, I'm going to keep you posted. I'm going to do separate videos from here on BinBotPro and OctaFX. And let's see if I can take my budget to 100,000 as well. If you like my videos, please hit the like button. If you like my channel, please subscribe. And guys, as always, please remember that I'm not giving it financial advice. In particular with trading, I'm still, relatively new. Well, I've been trading for a while, but I can't get it right. So you certainly don't want to, at this point, listen to my advice. I'm only telling you what I do. I'm showing you the research. You need to do your own research, your own due diligence, and make your own decisions. Be very careful. The trading world, the binary world in particular, which is what BinBot is doing, is high risk. You can lose your money very quickly. So be very careful. Until next time, goodbye.